What if I told you most of your daily decisions aren't really yours? Who you trust, who you love, who you obey, all quietly pushed by dark psychology laws you were never taught. This video is not fun facts. It's a mirror. And if you watch till the end, you'll stop being the puppet and start seeing the strings. Let's start. Law number 1 is already being used against you. Law 1. Strategic silence. The first law is silence. Not normal silence. Weaponized silence. You ask a question, they don't answer. You express how you feel, they shut down. You call, they ignore. You think, did I do something wrong? Did I push too far? Am I crazy? That's the goal. Strategic silence makes you chase. You over-explain. You apologize for things you didn't even do. They keep control by saying nothing. Mirror check. Who in your life uses silence to punish you instead of solving the problem? Write their name down mentally, because Law 2 doesn't just hurt you. It makes you doubt you were ever hurt at all. Law 2. Gaslighting. Gaslighting is psychological warfare. You catch something wrong. You say, that hurt me. They respond, you're overreacting. That never happened. You're so sensitive. You always twist things. Now, it's not about what they did. It's about you being crazy. They rewrite the story and make you doubt your memory, your feelings, your sanity. Here's the test. Think of your last 3 arguments. How many ended with you apologizing? Even when they started it? If it's all 3, you've been gaslit. Every single time. This is not miscommunication. It's a strategy. Mirror check. Have you ever walked away from a conversation thinking, why do I feel insane right now? That's not by accident. And if gaslighting doesn't break you, Law 3 makes you addicted instead. Law 3. Love bombing. Law 3 is the sweetest poison. Love bombing. Let me tell you how it works. Month 1. They're perfect. Constant attention. Good morning texts. You're the only one who understands me. They move fast. I've never felt this way before. You're my soulmate. Let's plan our future. You feel chosen, special, safe. That's the point. They're not building love. They're building dependence. Month 2. The attention drops. The compliments stop. The warmth turns cold. You panic. What did I do? How do I get back what we had? Now you're hooked. You start chasing the high they gave you in the beginning, while they start controlling you in the present. Real love grows steady. Love bombing hits fast, then disappears. If you've ever felt like a relationship went from perfect to confusing in weeks, you've been love bombed. And when love bombing stops working, they reach for your guilt. Law 4. Guilt tripping. Law 4. Guilt as a leash. Manipulators hate responsibility, so they hand it to you. You say no to something. They say, wow, after everything I've done for you. You set a boundary. They say, I guess I'm just a terrible person then. You tell them you're hurt. They cry harder than you do. Now you're comforting the person who hurt you. That's guilt tripping. You start thinking, maybe I was too harsh. Maybe I should just let it go. Maybe it is my fault. Every time you try to protect yourself, they make you feel like the bad guy. Pay attention. If someone only likes you when you're uncomfortable, they don't like you. They like your obedience. Take a breath. We're halfway. If you're still watching, you're not here by accident. You're ready for the next level. Because laws 5, 6, and 7, these are where most people stay trapped for years. Let's go deeper. Law 5. Playing the victim. Law 5 is pure inversion. They become the victim in every story. They hurt you, but somehow you end up comforting them. They cheat because you didn't give them enough attention. They lie because you would have overreacted. They scream because you pushed them too far. They never do anything wrong. Life just happens to them. Everyone is against them. Here's the trap. Your empathy becomes their weapon. The more you care, the more they can exploit. Mirror check. Who always has a tragic backstory ready whenever they get caught? If every confrontation turns into you feeling sorry for them, you're not in a relationship. You're in a manipulation. And once you're emotionally tangled, they move to Law 6. Law 6. Isolation. Law 6 is dangerous because it looks like love at first. Here's how to spot it. Do they do these 5 things? Number 1. They say, "I just want more time with you. I don't like how your friends treat you. Your family doesn't really get us." Sounds protective, feels romantic. Number 2. They complain every time you go out. Number 3. They start fights right before you see people. Number 4. They make you choose. It's me or them. Number 5. One day, you realize you're alone. No support, no outside opinion, no one to reality check what's happening to you. That's exactly how they want it. Because isolated people are easier to control. If someone is trying to cut you off from everyone who loves you, they're not protecting you, they're caging you, and when you're finally isolated, they lock in Law 7. Law 7. Emotional detachment. Law 7 is cold. Emotional detachment. When you first met, they cared about everything. Your day, your feelings, your dreams. Now, you cry, they scroll. You're upset, they yawn. You beg, they stare through you. They're not always like this with everyone. They're like this with you. Why? Because your emotions don't move them anymore. They know you're attached. They know you're scared to lose them, so they can turn off empathy and still expect you to stay. This is where a lot of people break. You start thinking, if I try harder, maybe they'll care again. If I change, maybe they'll come back to who they were. But understand this, they were never that person. That version was a mask. The detached version, that's closer to their real self. And here's what makes Law 7 the cruelest. By the time they've detached, you're still running the first 6 laws on yourself. You're isolating yourself. You're guilt-tripping yourself. You're gaslighting your own memory. They don't even need to manipulate you anymore. You've learned to do it for them. That's the final trap. Now pause. Out of these 7 laws, how many have you felt in your own life? Strategic silence, gaslighting, love bombing, guilt-tripping, playing the victim, isolation, emotional detachment. If even one feels familiar, you are not stupid. You were targeted. Most people will watch this, nod, and go straight back into the same patterns. They'll keep defending manipulators. They'll keep second-guessing themselves. They'll keep mistaking control for love. A smaller group will do something else. They'll become dangerous, because they start seeing these laws in real time, in conversations, in texts, in arguments, in relationships, at work. They stop asking, "Why am I not enough?" and start asking, "Who is benefiting from me feeling this way?" That's the shift. You can stay blind, or you can become someone who is no longer easy to control. Decide who you are. If you refuse to stay blind, hit subscribe. This channel isn't for everyone. It's for people ready to see power games before they're played. Next video, the 3 phrases that end any manipulation instantly. Don't let them catch you off guard again. And drop a comment right now. Which law hit you hardest? Just the number. 1 through 7. For me, it was Law 4. I didn't even realize it was happening until it was too late. Now it's your turn. This is just the first layer of dark psychology. On this channel, we break down manipulation, power dynamics, and emotional warfare with no sugarcoating. Welcome to Mind Shade Power. Stay dangerous. Stay aware.